A strawberry with
Alright guys, what's going on? We're at the car wash right now. We're gonna give y'all a little bit of game today on running a business and business expenses and how you want to make sure when you start running your business, you have everything go through that business. So that means whatever money you spending, you want to spend it under the business and not under personal. I know y'all hear it a lot, but we're about to show you. So we at the car wash. Today, we had to make some deliveries. So that means we're using our personal car to deliver some packages. Personal car use for business means part of that car use is a write-off. I gotta wash the car. So part of that, I use the business account for. And then we about to go to lunch. So when we go to lunch, I'm gonna explain a little bit more deeper the ways in which, you know what I'm saying, we're structuring or the way we circulate our money to make sure that it's benefiting us more than hurting us. So when we circulate that money, it's coming back to us via tax deductions and so on and so forth. So we're gonna give y'all some game today. Say hi. Jaylee. Say hi.
We at the car wash right now.
Yeah, we at the car wash. Northside Long Beach. About to get the car clean because I don't like dirty cars. I don't like ashy cars. And we been running around all weekend.
Just that waiting room that looks like you.
Getting the car washed. It's fresh and clean. It smells good. I love to use these little cherry fresheners. Keep the car smelling good for about a week. We got a lot of
this car?
kids. That's
my
a bucket hat. Yeah.
Rocking my bucket hat.
And I'm rocking my curls. I finally took
Your
out
crinkles.
my crinkles. Yeah, I finally took out my 2 strands, but I like how long they lasted, so I'm gonna put them in next time I get my hair done. Matter of fact, I gotta make me and JR appointment.
You guys can't really see them, but they really nice, like, but it's just,
we gotta make
a shadow.
JR and me appointment and Jada and Janavi appointment. See how I can get my hairstyles written off shit. God damn. It's a lot of hairs to get done. It ain't cheap. We're gonna go to lunch, but we're gonna have a business meeting at lunch. And we're gonna go over some numbers and discuss business shit. So because we're at lunch and we're discussing business shit, it's considered a business meeting. And at the business meeting, we're eating. So the expenses of paying for lunch and everything, even if I give me a margarita, which I won't, I'm just saying if I did, everything is, paid for, and it's a tax deduction when it comes down to doing your taxes. So that's our whole concept. When we building this empire, it's about making your money work harder for you than you work for it. And since taxes is your biggest expense, if y'all read Rich Dad Poor Dad, y'all know what he always tell you. Taxes is your biggest expense. You want to reduce your tax expense or liability. And the best way to do that is put yourself in a position where as much as possible of your spending is written off. Make as much of your spending written off. And it's all about having the right structure of business. We couldn't do this if we didn't have, I don't think we could do it if we didn't have our business under LLC or incorporated. But anyway it go, she has a business, I have a business, mine's incorporated, hers LLC, both legal entities. And whatever we do in the name of that business or for that business, that's considered a business expense. If I drive the car to drop off some stuff at the post office for this business, I did it for the business. It takes gas to do that, then that's a business expense.
So that's a write-off.
So obviously it's not the whole gas tank, but you want to make sure you're doing all of your personal shit while you're doing all your business shit at the same goddamn time, so that you can kind of make it more so that the business is covering it. So we're going to discuss that when we get to lunch. Where we going back?
Cheesecake Factory.
Right, because they have some vegan-friendly options or vegetarian-friendly options. So
let's say vegetarian.
Yeah, vegan, vegetarian, plant-based. Don't eat with a face. I don't give a damn. I'm just not eating no meat. That's all. That's what I. Whatever you want to call a motherfucker that don't eat no animals, then that's what I am. All right. See you later.
So we made it to the Cheesecake Factory. Writing down numbers right now. Just put in an order for our food. Now waiting for them to come and bring it. So, more books to fill in and stuff like that. We didn't bring our, not tripod, but what's the other thing called, babe?
Peebo.
The Peebo. And I wouldn't have to hold this and we can be both in it, but unfortunately that's not gonna happen. We're just eating the bread right now. This little Miss thing is right here with us. Watching time. Hi, Jaylee. 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 Hi.
I'm eating bread and I don't know what it's.
What's on the bread?
This.
What is that? You forgot?
I don't know what that. I don't know what that was.
Butter?
Butter, yeah, butter. I want more butter. Can I get more butter, please?
Okay. Never mind, I don't know. Huh?
You gonna throw it? You can do it.
So we just received our lovely seasoned salad. This is the businessman, teamwork. I'm the one that put the ideas together. And he's the businessman behind the scenes. You know, this is what he's better at it, and what I do, I am better at it. Everybody pick their position and get in it. Everybody can't do the same thing. Whatever you want to call that. So that's how we get down. So, yeah. Teamwork. But I'm about to eat this salad. You guys, this man been running business for like 10-something years. Clean up man. And he's helping me with my business. You gotta love this man right here. Well, you guys don't, but I do. I love him dearly. So, our food finally came. We got the stuffed mushrooms. And what is this pizza called right here?
Tomato, basil flatbread pizza.
Vegetarian pizza. Tomato. Making it clear. Look right there. And I wanted some fries.
What you got over there?
I said some stuffed mushrooms. You gonna get one? These stuffed mushrooms are good, you guys. If y'all don't know about them and y'all like mushrooms, come to Cheesecake Factory and get you some stuffed mushrooms. You will thank me later. Hi, baby. Hi. What you got to eat? And what else? What's this right here? What's that? What's this? Ketchup? Oh, okay. Well, I already explained everything. So, I'm eating right now. Y'all always catch me eating.
You always eating.
But don't weigh nothing but 146, 49 pounds. That's it. And that's because it's like this. This is zucchini. Zucchini.
Bite it open.
So it's zucchini. So
You see?
it's a vegetable. Zucchini is in here. So these are mushrooms. That's why I don't gain a lot of weight, because I'm eating some.
I drink a lot.
I got a cucumber lemonade. I just dipped this in some ranch right there.
You got ranch vegan? Probably not.
But we got some at home.
Okay, so I'm going to explain what I was talking about earlier. Now that we out, we got all our kids, everybody out of school. Finna stop at a couple of spots before we go to the house. But anyway, so how it works with the whole thing of, you know, you go to a restaurant, you have your company pay for it, you know, your gas and all that. So how it is first you got a business, right? You have your proper business structure, which is either a LLC or you incorporate. You don't want to be a sole proprietor because that's when you take all the liability. So you either got your LLC formed or you got your corporation formed. Whenever you spend throughout the year, right, or throughout the quarter, what happens is every time you spend, your expenses are divided up, right? So you got expenses that directly are because of your business, and then you got expenses that are for your personal. Well, if you have expenses that are for your business, then what has to happen is you have to make sure you keep the receipts when you go out for business lunch meetings and all that other stuff, when you buy stuff for your business, when you you know, spend money on gas for your business. And when you keep those receipts, when you're accounting at the end of the year, when you do your taxes, they're going to look at all those receipts, right? And what they're going to do is they're going to add up how much of that money can be tax deductible. And if it's tax deductible, that means that they take it off of your full profit and it lowers your taxable income. So let me explain that, because everybody always talking shit about, oh, pay for it, it's a tax write-off, people don't really understand what that shit means. So what it means is that this is how taxes work when you're a business. The government taxes you on your profit. So that means if I spend $50, I make $100, my profit is $50. I'm not getting taxed on the $100, I'm getting taxed on the $50. So the lower amount of my profit, the lower the tax. So if I make $100, but I had to spend, say, $70, my real profit is only $30. So I only get taxed on the $30, and tax is a percentage. So let's give an example. If taxes is 10%, right? And I make $100, but I had to spend $50 to make that $100. My profit is $50, and my tax is $5, because 5 is 10% of 50. Okay, so the more money you make, the higher your taxes. So this is why businesses try to make the less money so they can lower their taxes. You say, well, why would I want to make less money just so I can pay less taxes? What they saying is, if you can get more of your expenses to fit under tax deductible expenses, that means that the money that you're spending on food and gas can be tax deductible too. So that will help to make your tax bill lower, and at the same time, it's helping you pay for the things that you need. So I go out on a lunch, but I'm doing it as a business meeting during business hours. It's tax deductible, meaning even though I paid for it, when it's time to do taxes, that's considered an expense, and it makes my taxable income lower. I know that might still sound crazy, but that's what it's about. Y'all have to learn about taxes. Y'all have to learn the difference between profit and revenue. Y'all have to learn the difference between what your expenses are and what you're really making. Because if you don't know that, then none of this is gonna make sense to you. If you're in the streets, you understand. If I spend $100 on some product and I make $200, my profit is not $200 because I had to spend $100. My profit is $100. When it comes to taxes, they're only going to tax your profit, not all the money that you made. Okay? So if you understand that, then you understand how you want to structure your income so that you can make sure you have as much taxable, the lowest level of taxable income possible. And that's the game. And that's what we're doing. So when we out and about, we want to make sure that the everyday expenses that we're spending, like gas and things like that, we want to make sure that's tax deductible so that we're spending less of our money, and at the end of the year, we get our money back. But if you don't do that, then you just spending your money and it's just going down the drain. You don't know how many things is tax deductible that you spend money on, then you need to get you a good accountant that's going to tell you, hey, are you spending money on this? Did it benefit the business? Is it for the business? Did your car help the business? Did you use your car 50% of the time for the business? Then we need to deduct some shit because you've been putting gas in it and doing all that. The business has to pay for that, and therefore that's a business expense, and therefore that cuts into your profit. Okay? And the best thing about having a business is you spend your money first and you pay Uncle Sam after. But always put something aside to pay Uncle Sam. But when you got a job, Uncle Sam, he take his shit off top. He like, nigga, before you even see your check, yoink, I got that. You can have the rest. And that's the difference. Also, earned income is the highest taxed income. Meaning, if you earn income through a job, wages, when you get that wage check, that's taxed harder than anything. It's taxed harder than passive income. It's taxed harder than everything. So basically, it's not being mean. Let's get that out of our heads. Oh, the government is mean. The government wants to tax the people that work the hardest harder. No, you have to look at it on the flip side. They're rewarding those who build businesses by giving them a lower tax rate because they're doing what? They're creating jobs. They're producing something that's helping the economy, okay? They're providing a product or service. And because of that, they get a discount. And because they're making more employees, they're making more earned income taxpayers. So you get a benefit for that. So it's a give and take. They want more, but they reward those who aren't. So you gotta understand the game. Read Rich Dad Poor Dad. It changed my life. It'll change yours. And just keep on building, and we're gonna keep on giving y'all game. Don't worry about the retarded shit going on in the back. We're gonna come back later with some more game, but we don't want to just show y'all our life. We want to show y'all how we're building our life and give y'all tips and games. There's a lot of people out here just saying, oh yeah, you can do this, you can do that, you can do it, but they're not explaining really how you do it. So that's how you do it. But if you don't understand what I'm saying, get you an accountant, speak with an accountant, find somebody, whoever prepare your taxes, talk to them if they can, and give you some understanding about tax deductions and tax write-offs so you can understand. So when you build your LLC, which everybody should have one, you will know exactly what to do. All right? And we out.